So we've been driving this Maruti Suzuki Victoris for a long time now, and this particular variant that we have with us is the ZXI Plus dual tone automatic. That's the 6-speed automatic gearbox. In this video, I'll be telling you some quirky features that you get with this vehicle. Now, if we talk about the price of this vehicle, well, it obviously starts at about 12.23 lakh rupees, but this particular variant that we have with us is priced at rupees 20.68 lakh. So, as I mentioned, let me start off with some quirky features that you get with this. The very first thing you will notice is that you get this sleek looking headlamp, which also has this DRL that converts into the dynamic indicators. But if you notice over here, the fog lamp placement is a little too high. Manufacturers give like the headlight at this unit. So I think that the fog lamp could have been placed a little bit down. That will look good. Otherwise, the car looks very nice from the front, especially in this color. Now, if you move to the side over here, you will notice that obviously you get these alloy wheels, but the design of the alloy wheels could have been slightly better. You also get ADAS, so you have a camera over here and you have a radar that is right over here. Plus, if you see, you get a 360-degree camera. This is the front parking camera that is very clear. Now, obviously, you have cameras on all four sides of the vehicle. So now if you move on to the inside, now just show them the interior. So that is how the interiors of the Victoris looks like. Now, this is the top of the line variant, and obviously you have a lot of things that you get with it. Let me sit inside and switch on the car. So first of all, you get keyless entry for both the sides. You have a start stop button, so just press this and the car will come to life. Okay, AC is on full blast. Let me just put it down. Yeah, okay, so starting over here, you have the heads-up display and you can control the heads-up display from here. So if I press this button for like a couple of seconds, you will see that the heads-up display closes. If you don't want it, and if you want it back again, obviously you have to press this and it will come back on. And you can adjust the height of this, and you can adjust some other things from this button as well for the heads-up display. Now, if you see over here, you have a host of buttons over here. Now, let me explain it to you one by one. So this is to open your boot and close your boot. Now, this is to switch off the power tailgate. So if you switch it off, no one will be able to open the boot from the request sensor that is on the boot behind. Now, this is your lane keep assist. This is your front braking. I'll be talking about this in a while. That's a traction control. That is your view for the 360-degree camera. So if you press this, you can see that it has a 360-degree camera, and it does a check before you start your vehicle, which is a good thing. And if you press the view again, well, obviously you can see that the view changes and it closes automatically. So yeah, I mean, the camera is pretty clear. You can have a look for yourself. One of the doors is open, so that's why you can see like a glitch over here. So the car is white in color. I don't think you get an option to change the color of the car. And yes, that's your automatic start stop, and this is your button for your parking sensor. Now, this button is to adjust the headlight beam, and these two buttons are very, very important because usually when you have ADAS, you have to go inside the screen, and after you've gone inside the screen, you will have to search maybe for the home, maybe for the settings, then go to the vehicle settings, and maybe then turn off the front braking, or if you don't want the lane keep assist. But over here, it's a good thing you have these two buttons. So this is for lane keep assist, and if you press this button for 4 seconds, obviously nothing happens right now because the car is currently on the park gear. Now, what will I do? I will just put it to D. After you put it to D, then if you press this button for about 4 seconds, you will notice there you go, the front braking is also off. So you can switch off both the ADAS features from here, which is actually a very good thing and a very, very handy thing. Now, if you have a look over here, now the steering wheel is also new. Obviously, there's a steering mounted control. The steering wheel is adjustable for tilt and telescopic both, and this has paddle shifters as well. Now, the driver gets an 8-way power adjustable seat, which is a good thing over here. Now, the passenger does not get a power adjustable seat. It gets a manual seat. Or the good thing is that you get vanity mirrors for the driver as well as the passenger, and both of them have lights in it, which is actually very good. Now, the exterior lights are finished in LED. All the exterior lights, you talk about the headlights, tail light, but the interior light, if you see over here, are finished in this halogen thing. I wish that they were LEDs as well, and that is your place to control the panoramic sunroof. Now, let me open the sunroof. So if you press this button once, obviously the shade will go and it will stop over here. And if you press it again, well, the sunroof will open, but usually this part of the sunroof opens in other cars, but not in this. You can see that the second glass is also moving, and you can, that's about it. So you have a large opening over here for the sunroof. It's not good to go out of the sunroof when the car is moving. I mean, you can open it when you're stationary or when you're like camping somewhere around. So yeah, that's the sunroof, a large opening, both the glasses open. That is a unique feature that you don't get on many cars. Now over here you get this new touchscreen that has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto that is wireless, plus you get a full digital cluster. It looks neat. If you talk about the sound system, if you show them over here, you get an infinity sound system that has Dolby Atmos. You have 8 speakers. System is good. Now if you talk about storage space, you have storage space here. You have storage space on the door pockets. You have piano black finishing all over. You have ambient light as well. Let me just show it to you. So if you go over here, go to settings, and after the settings you have ambient light. You have color options, and there you go, that's your palette. So you have 64 different color options to choose from, and it looks nice. Also, it gives you a cool and a soothing feeling. You can change the colors, you can set it on auto mode, all of that is there. Some physical buttons are here. This volume rocker button is really nice. You can see, you can just press it to mute the entire system. And you have some storage space over here. You have storage space over here as well. Now, these are two very important buttons. These are for your ventilated seats. So when I hit them, obviously these two seats are ventilated, and in this extreme heat, it's almost about 42 to 43 degrees outside. Your car is parked in the sun, and this thing will definitely help you because, yeah, who does not like seat ventilation? Plus the seat is a mix of fabric and leatherette material, so it does not heat up too much. Plus you also have big adjustable headrests over here. Now obviously a lot of cars get wireless charger. If you show them over here, now this is a wireless charger. So what do? I just put my phone over here and the phone starts charging, and in some time the phone kind of heats up. I mean, the wireless charger heats up the phone when you're charging it, but not this one. This has got active cooling. If you see over here, just see over here. So when you put your phone, it obviously, you put your phone over here, it starts charging, and once it has reached an optimum temperature, obviously it cools down and keeps the back of the phone a little cool so that it does not overheat and stop charging. The charging will continue and it will go up to all the way to 100%. So yeah, these are some cool features on the front end. One more thing that is very unique is this auto dimming IRVM that is first in the segment for the car from Arena. Obviously the cars in Nexa have it, but the car from Arena, this is the first car to get it. Again, it's a very neat thing. You have a sunglass holder over here. This is again to close the sunshade, and you have an SOS button over here just in case of an emergency. If you're in an accident or you need something, you hit this and you will get a call from Maruti call center and they will assist you over here. Okay, so now let us check out some features over here at the rear. Now at the rear you don't get a lot of features. You get an AC vent that is really nice. You get two Type-C charging sockets. You get seat back pockets over here. You get an armrest. Obviously it has two cup holders. If you don't want it, you can adjust it, but you can see the seat over here in the center is slightly, forward than these two seats, so the person who's sitting in between might have a problem for long runs, but you have an adjustable headrest for all three, which is a good thing. One of the seat belts, it comes out from here, so leg space is adequate. But over here under the passenger seat, you have the battery for the 12-volt mild hybrid system. So obviously sometimes leg room is not an issue, but if you put your feet underneath, the box will definitely hit you. Also, one more thing which is a miss on this is you don't get sunshades over here. Well, obviously sunshades are very important. You get UV cut glasses, but a sunshade would have also helped. And you can see that the sunroof comes all the way to the here. Again, you have halogen lights for the interiors. So this is what you get with the Victoris. Now this one, once again, let me tell you, this is the ZXI plus dual tone automatic variant, and yes, these are the quirky features that you get with this vehicle. Well, I've been enjoying this vehicle and we have already done a mileage test. If you talk about the engine, it gets a 1.5 liter naturally aspirated engine. It produces about 103 bhp and 139 mm peak torque. People are not happy with it because the engine feels slightly underpowered. Well, you can go for the mild hybrid one. Well, that produces a little more torque than this and feels a little peppy, and you will get better fuel efficiency in that because that's a strong hybrid unit. Well, if you talk about another variant, it also has an all-wheel drive variant. Well, people who are enthusiastic and do a little bit of hardcore off-roading can go for that variant. The fuel efficiency will be less on that because obviously it's an all-wheel drive all time. But this one, we've already done a fuel efficiency test within the city and it gave us a surprising fuel economy of somewhere between little more than 90 kilometers to a liter. So yes guys, this was the all new Victoris. This variant priced at about 20.68 lakhs. I hope you like this video. I hope you like the features on this. Let us know what was the best feature that you liked on this car.